guys, welcome back to another video. And if you are new, what's up, what's good with you? My name is Shanny. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. So in today's video, obviously I'm going to be doing my hair in this video. I've been meaning to do this video for years now, and you guys have been requesting this hair look for forever. So yeah, I apologize for the wait. I'm going to be doing a half up, half down style for you guys using my Hergivenhair clip-ins, which I have in right now, and they did sponsor this video, so thank you so much, Hergivenhair, for always working with your girl and showing me love. I love y'all, and it's all mutual love around here. So I did previously do a video on how I customize my clip-ins, so if you guys want to watch that video, I'll link it down below in my description box. Enough of me talking, let's just go ahead and get into this hairstyle, because girl, like, you good? Shanny, what's going on? Listen, y'all, listen, it's been a long day. Yeah, I did my hair, I straightened it out, and honestly, that was enough for me. Like, I took 3 hours to straighten my hair. I really hope you feel me on this. Like, when I have a messy ponytail and somebody asks me, did you do your hair, or are you gonna do your hair? I already did. I straightened it. It's done, okay? Anyways, let's just go ahead and get into this tutorial. Alright, so as y'all can see, it's already up in a ponytail, but like I said, I'm doing a half up, half down style. So let's take these clip-ins out and see what your girl is working with. Honestly, I probably should have took them out off camera to save some time, but maybe y'all wanted to see this part, how I take out my clip-ins. Great. My battery is about to go dead. That's amazing. Wow. And I literally just started filming. Yay me. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Alright, I'm back and my battery is charged. It literally took like an hour. So yeah. Let's take this back down. While I was off camera, I went ahead and put some heat protectant in my hair because I am going to be using heat. I'm trying to find it right here in front of me. So for heat protectant, I just use this Redken Frizz Dismiss Instant Defoliate Leave-In Smoothing Oil Serum. So that is what's on my hair. And then I kind of went over it and touched up my roots just a tad bit. Alright, so we're going to start with the back of my hair, and it's low-key already parted. So I'm just going to do a rough part. I can't really see, and I'm trying to make sure y'all can see. I'll just fill around. Alright, so we have it parted off. Now I'm just going to clip this out of the way. Alright, so we have that clipped out of the way. Now I'm going to go ahead and comb this out. Actually, brush it out with this brush. Just brush it out. Make sure there's no knots going on. Alright. I don't know if y'all seen my last video, and I'm really trying to explain this so it's not really confusing, but if you saw my last video, y'all know what I'm about to do. So the first thing that I do is clip in a clip-in on the nape of my neck, so that when I have my hair down, y'all don't see where my real hair stops. The first thing you guys will see is my clip-in, and it just blends better that way. So I'm just going to part off a little section on the nape of my neck. So I'm just going to clip this up. Alright, so I'm going to take a 3 clip-in width and flip it upside down, so I'm going like this and clipping it onto my hair. So it's literally on the nape of my neck. So I'm literally combing it up and grabbing my real hair with the clip-in and then clipping it onto my hair. So bring it down, comb it up, and clip. So now your hair falls like this, and this is what you're seeing. So yeah, there we go. So now I'm going to part off another section and put another 3 clip-in width right there. And I'm going to take another 3 clip and weft and put that right here. So now this is how it's looking. Okay, so I'm going to do one more layer of 3 clip and weft, and then I'm going to move on from this. Let's go ahead and part this off one more time. And I'm doing a very thin parting because I'm keeping it close to the nape of my neck. So we have one flipped upside down, another one on top of that, but we parted a little layer in between and clipped it down. And now I'm doing one more 3 clip and weft. So we're just going to part this off. I'm trying to make it a little thicker, but I really cannot see what I'm doing. Now let me make it a little thicker, just a little bit. And I don't have the thickest hair, so this is kind of difficult. Trying to get all these clip-ins in my hair. Alright. Now let's go ahead and clip the 3 clip and weft in. Alright, so now I'm just going to part a section up here. And this is the layer of hair that's going to be covering all of my tracks. Doing another thin part. So I'm just making sure I have enough hair that's going to cover the track that's going to lay right here. So I think we're good. Alright, so we're just going to clip this out of the way until I need it. Now for this section of hair, I'm just going to go ahead and put this in a loose ponytail. And I'm going to start to lay clip-ins right on top of this hair. So now I'm not going in between. I'm just laying clip-ins all the way up. I really hope I'm making sense, but this is what I did. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to be moving upward. So it's going to start from a small clip-in, which is like a 2 or 3 clip-in weft, to 3 or 4 or 5 clip-in weft. That's going to be up here. So I'm going to gradually get bigger. Okay, so the first clip-in I'm using is a 2 clip-in weft. And we're just going to place this right here. I'm going to move another one off to the side. So it's kind of like zigzags, if that makes sense. So that's 1 2 clip and weft I just put down. Here's another 2 clip and weft. And now I'm going to add another 2 clip and weft right on top. Right? So now we have 3 clip and wefts. I'm going to take another 2 clip and weft. That down on top. And bring another one. And clip that one down. So now we have 4 2 clip and wefts laying right on top of this small ponytail that I got going on. But this is going to come out once I get everything in here. Okay? So now we have 4 2 clip and wefts. So I'm going to move to a 3 clip and weft. Scratch that. I'm moving to a 4 clip and weft. So I'm taking this 4 clip and weft and laying her right on top. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So that's the 4 clip and weft laying right on top. I think I might have room for 2 more clip-ins. I'm going to take another 4 clip and weft and place that right on top, moving it out to the side a little bit. Just like so. I was going to do a 5 clip and weft, but I don't have any room, so I'm just going to keep it at this. And I kind of lost count of how many clip-ins I have in my head right now. Y'all are literally seeing all my secrets. Okay, so this is how it's looking. It looks so good. Y'all, I love these clip-ins. They just give me so much life. So I'm going to take this section of hair that I sectioned off to cover this because we can't leave it like this. So I'm just going to take this and flip it right over it, brush it down, and everything is literally covered. So cool, right? Like, wow, girl, how long did it take you to grow your hair out, girl? 5 years. You know, I did a lot of deep conditioner, I did a lot of trims, I drink my water, I try to eat healthy, you know what I'm saying, and I try to keep heat off of my hair. It's really damaging, okay? Moving on, let's go ahead and move this out of the way and work on the ponytail situation that's going to be up here. Like I said, nothing, you can't really see anything. I hope you can't see anything. You can definitely feel, so don't touch my hair. But you can't really see anything. Like, you looking at it, you wouldn't know that I have clip-ins in my hair. Alright, now for the top, I gotta finesse this part because this part is kind of thin too, but we gonna get it together. Alright, so the first layer of clip-in is going to go right here in the front of my head, and I'm going to be using a 3 clip-in weft. Alright, so I'm taking this 3 clip-in weft and I'm going to be laying it this way so it can go up into the ponytail. Alright, and then flip your hair over it, and you literally cannot see. I'm helping y'all out, okay? Alright, so I'm just going to flip this down and part off another section and put another clip in right behind it. I'm taking another 3 clip-in weft and laying this one just like this right behind that clip-in and clipping it down. And make sure you're not putting the clip-ins in too tight, because when you're putting everything up in a ponytail, you don't want it to be pulling your hair, because then that's a whole different thing you gotta worry about. We just want long hair right now, okay? Alright, so now I'm just seeing where I'm at with the thickness, and I definitely need some more clip-ins. So I'm gonna come right here to the sides of my head, right here, and I'm placing a 1 clip-in weft right here, and it's gonna go upward because the ponytail is coming upward. So flip this over and bow. You can't even see it. Really hope you can. Actually, you can, so let me pull it back a little bit. Alright, I'm reparting it and I'm placing it a little ways back. Flip that over. Now you can't see it. Bow. Alright, I'm doing the same thing to this side. Taking a 1 clip-in weft and placing it right here, a little ways away from my hairline. Right there. Flip it up. Bow, you can't see it. Let's see how the thickness looks now. Still need a little bit more, so we're going to come to the back and we're going to part off a little tiny section, and I'm going to take a 2 clip-in weft and place it upward right there. So I basically just made a box in my head. Oh, that's good. This one's falling out. It's too loose. Alright, so everything looks good. I like the thickness. Now I'm just going to softly brush the hair over everything. And put it up in the ponytail. Now I would put edge control if I wanted it to look sleek, but I just straightened my hair and I don't want it to get too oily right now, so I'm just going to leave it looking like a messy style. To each his own. If you don't like that, then definitely put some edge control on your edges to make everything look sleek. But if you don't mind the frizz, then just let it be. Alright, so now it's time to curl, okay? Alright, so I'm just going to work on this side of my hair first, and I'm using a curling wand. I probably should use a flat iron. That would probably be easier, but I'm just going to use a wand curl. Alright, so section that off. Take your wand curler, which is already hot, and I'm just going to wrap my hair around the wand. And I'm curling away from my face. Alright, so that's the curl. I changed my mind. I'm about to switch to my flat iron because this is just going to take too long using a wand. So yeah, I'm switching to a flat iron. Alright, so this is the flat iron I'm using, and it takes a little bit of time to warm up. It's from Pure Code, and I've had it for a minute now. So we're just going to set that off to the side, and I'm going to do my edges while that warms up. And the edge control I use is called 24-Hour Edge Tamer, and I got it from the beauty supply store. Ooh, that was too much. Ooh, let me spread that out. That was entirely too much edge control in one spot. Y'all have seen me do my edges before, and I can't really explain how I do them. I know I like this side to kind of like swoop out, if that makes sense. Swoop out. And then I'll just brush it up into the ponytail. And then this part goes up too. Swoop action right there. Swoop action right there. And then swoop action right here. I'm really not even explaining anything. Alright, this clip-in keeps sticking out. So I'm just going to make sure it's going to lay like that. So everything is good. Alright, so like I said, I'm starting with this side of my hair and curling away from my face. And you don't want to be too rough with it because these clip-ins are attached to your hair. So just be gentle, don't be too rough. I have to remind myself of that because I just be going in. Alright, so while I'm curling the clip ends, let me just give y'all some specs and a little review, even though I've been wearing these clip ins for forever. I have in the 20 and 22 inch clip ins from Hergivenhair, of course. The only thing that I would change about these clip ins is the thickness. I feel like the clip ins need to be just a little thicker so that if you do have thin hair, you don't have to use so many clip-ins, because I feel like I have to use a lot of clip-ins, which I'm kind of used to in a way because I always put a lot of clip-ins in my hair when I do wear clip-ins. So I definitely feel like the density of the hair needs to be a bit thicker so that people with thin hair don't have to like buy multiple packs of hair. But I do recommend getting 2 bundles of clip-ins because I feel like 1 bundle of clip-in is just not going to look right. Unless your hair is the same length as the clip-ins, then you will probably be able to get away with it more because your hair is literally the same length as the clip-ins. You're just using it for thickness. But when it comes to getting longer hair, why is this not opening? When it comes to getting longer hair, you want to make sure everything looks good and blends well, so 2 bundles are needed. So yeah, that's about the only thing. I wanted the Kinky version of the clip-ins because my hair does get frizzy. Even though my hair texture is a little on the fine side, it does get frizzy. So these just blend way better when it comes to my hair. They do come puffier, but they straighten out so well. And honestly, I'm super impressed with these clip-ins. The ones that I had before these, you can definitely feel and see the difference, because the clip-ins that I had before didn't really straighten, or no, they didn't hold it straighten too well, and they didn't really hold a curl too well. But these clip-ins straighten out so good, and they hold a really good curl. The price of them is a little up there, but I think they pay off themselves. Like I said, the clip-ins that I had before, I had them for like, well, I still have them, but I've had those clip-ins for a minute. I think I got them in 2017, if I'm not mistaken. So me personally, I think they're worth the money, especially because I know I'm going to wear them. If you know you're not going to wear them, then don't even get them, you know what I'm saying? Then you're gonna feel like you wasted your money because you're not wearing them. But since I do wear my clip-ins, girl, I'm getting my money's worth. Clip-ins just be coming through. I don't know why people are sleeping on clip-ins now, but clip-ins will always be a thing for me, because I used to make my own clip-ins, and that was just a headache. Like, no, actually it wasn't a headache, it was just very time consuming. You get what I'm saying? It's just easier to buy them already made, you know? I'm done with the bottom half of my hair, and I curled all of the curls away from my face because that's just how I like my curls to look. But with the ponytail, I'm going to be curling it into my face, and then the rest of them will just be curled in different directions, because I want to make this ponytail look thicker than what it is, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm also going to make sure the sections aren't really thick. Dang, I should have made this ponytail a little bit tighter because it's sliding. This is honestly a really simple style once you get the clip-ins in your hair. Alright, so my ponytail just keeps sliding out. So let me go ahead and do it over. Alright, so I feel like this part of my hair is not blending in with the ponytail, so I'm just going to wrap it around the base of my ponytail. Just like that. And bobby pin it. I feel like I need to bobby pin that down because I don't know why that track is sticking out like that. I'll just bobby pin it down. There we go. Alright, so this is pretty much the style. I really like how it came out. Nothing is tight. The clip-ins aren't like pulling my hair. Everything is laying really nicely. My hair is blending really good, of course. And yeah, that's basically it for this video. If you have any questions, hopefully you watched the video all the way through and didn't skip through, because that's how you just miss information. But if you guys have any more questions, just leave them down below and I will get back to you. And that basically wraps up this video. I feel like this video is gonna be really long, but yeah, that is it for this video. I really hope you guys like this style. I really like it. It might be a little difficult when it comes to clipping in the hair, but hopefully I explained it well. And I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for the love and support, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. My voice got really deep and low. All right, bye.